Well, someone said I was full of shit, that I didn't run natural gas. So here's my natural gas license. This is my temporary certification card. When I retired, I had to turn in my original card, but you don't need to know my employee identification number, my certification number. But here is my original card that was good for 90 days until I got my original card. This is the one I got when I passed the class. This is the one I got when I passed the class in 88 or 89. Since I was retired from Parker Gas Pipe as a certified installer, I had to turn in my card because the federal courts retired me, so I can't run gas anymore. But anyways, this girl said I was full of shit, that I never ran gas, and I didn't work my whole life. And I did, so I figured I'd prove it to you guys, because I'll keep this one for the rest of my life. This changed my life. From the day I got this card, I started making $1,200 a week or more. The least I made was $1,200 a week. From the day I got this card to the day I was retired, the least I made was $1,200 a week. That was the least. Sometimes on emergency calls where there was hazard pay, I got $1,000 just to pull into the parking lot. It's called hazard pay. $1,000 just to park your truck in the parking lot. Yeah, this card changed my life. Anyways, I ran her thing, and I noticed she was from Maryland. So I asked her, who the fuck do you think ran the gas at the Alex Brown building right across the street from the 2 o'clock club and the Gentlemen's Club? Then I asked her if she worked at the Circus Gentlemen's Club. It was right across the street from the police station on the block. And I explained to her she don't know a goddamn thing about retirement, because to get SSI you have to be 65 or permanently disabled. To get SSDI you have to have 40 work hour points, and you can only get 4 a year, so you have to work for 40 years. Or you can get on SSDI on your parents' work points, as long as you're under 32 years of age. So I explained to her she didn't know a goddamn thing about retirement, and she needs to go back to school. But I explained to her that I did all the plumbing in the Alex Brown building, and I worked for Mr. Reuter of Maryland, or co-contracted for Mr. Reuter of Maryland, and Drain Opener and Jim Bush Plumbing, all in Baltimore, Maryland. Well, the suburbs of Baltimore. Mr. Reuter of Maryland was off of Bell Grove Road. Drain Opener of Maryland was in Ellicott City, and Jim Bush was in, I can't remember what subdivision he was in, but just right outside of Baltimore. Anyway, she reminded me of my days when I did Black Tar and China White, and I was the only honky. I was nicknamed the Crazy White Honky, because I was the only one that went up in the hole on Greenmount Avenue, right next to the cemetery, right after you cross York Road, coming off of Greenmount. to get my goods, and I had a $600 a day, or I mean a $600 a week credit. I didn't have to pay for my anything until Friday, and I had a $100 a day habit. So, and I worked Monday through Saturday, and I was the only white person that was allowed in the hole. You go up in the hole, you end up dead. Anyways, I told her to say hi to Bop Bop and Bebe for me. And then I remembered at one time I was going to the hole to get some China White and some black tar. And I was at a red light on Greenmount Avenue where it crosses York Road. It's like a block from the hole. And a black guy reached into my window and grabbed my wallet and tried to take off with my wallet. So I grabbed his arm, I ran the red light, and I took us into oncoming traffic. Yeah, that was the last time he ever tried to take a wallet out of somebody's vehicle. I didn't give a fuck about my car. I made $1,200, at least $1,200 a week. So I'd go and get a new car any day of the week if I wanted to. Him, unfortunately, will never steal another wallet. But it just brought back a lot of memories. I was, this license I got in Wichita Falls, Texas, but it's Parker Gas certified. And I ran gas for the state of Illinois, the state of Florida, the state of Texas, and the state of Maryland. So I just wanted to say that bitch is full of shit.